The Trump administration says it's engaging with Ukrainian and Russian officials, trying to set up a meeting between their presidents to work on ending the war. However, tonight the signals coming out of Moscow are not encouraging. Senior White House correspondent Jacqui Heinrich is live on the North Lawn tonight with the latest. Good evening, Jacqui.
Good evening, Brett. Officials here are being tight-lipped after Russia undercut claims of progress. Instead, they are pressing on with preparations for a package of options for security guarantees. One official said they're generally brushing off bluster unless it comes directly from Putin. But the silence from the allies also shows how charged this moment really is. The White House not reacting after the Kremlin poured cold water on claims of progress, saying it won't agree to security guarantees for Ukraine unless Russia is part of the group providing Ukraine's security.
This will not work. We have already explained more than once that Russia does not overstate its interests, but we will ensure our legitimate interests firmly and harshly. Discussing security issues without the Russian Federation is a utopia, a road to nowhere.
On Russian state media, the Kremlin dug in further, saying security guarantees should come from the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, which also includes China, giving Moscow another lever to veto implementation, which is the same position Russia's held since 2022, and not how the White House described Putin's position after Trump's meeting with him in Alaska.
We agreed to robust security guarantees that I would describe as game-changing. We didn't think that we were anywhere close to agreeing to Article 5 protection from the United States.
A White House official tells Fox President Trump and his national security team continue to engage with Russian and Ukrainian officials toward a bilateral meeting to stop the killing and end the war. As many world leaders have stated, this war would have never happened if President Trump was in office. It is not in the national interest to further negotiate these issues publicly. As NATO military leaders talked options for security guarantees with top Pentagon brass, Putin continued on his warpath. Early Wednesday, a Russian drone crashed in eastern Poland, rattling NATO's eastern flank.
Once again, we are dealing with a provocation by the Russian Federation with a Russian drone. Russia will never admit to this, just as it hasn't admitted to any of the 8 incidents in Moldova, 3 incidents in Romania, 3 incidents in Lithuania, 2 incidents in Latvia, and 1 incident in Bulgaria involving drones.
We did not see the president today. We also didn't get a briefing from the press secretary, which usually happens if we are not going to see the president. And on the issue of Ukraine, no Truth Social posts either, Brad.
All right, Jacqui. Meantime, tonight, the Director of National Intelligence announcing a shakeup. What do we know about that?
Yeah, Director Tulsi Gabbard said that the agency is doing away with roles that push partisan priorities. And by the end of fiscal year 2025, 40% of the agency will be cut, saving taxpayers $700 million per year. Gabbard said ODNI has become bloated and rife with abuse of power. Senate Intelligence Committee Vice Chairman Mike Warner agreed that this agency is in need of reform and said Congress would review her proposals, but also said he has no confidence in Gabbard's ability to carry it out, citing her track record of politicizing intelligence, Brett.
All right, Jacqui Heinrich, live on the North Lawn. Jacqui, thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.